Hey everybody, it's been a minute. When I feel motivated, I go ahead and speak. And so because I'm driving, I will not be looking at the camera. But I just want to get out what's on my heart. Talking with a friend today, kind of just remembered my journey and remembering that self-love and how hard it was to love myself where I'm at right now. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and describe what that looked like for me. So I've been a size 4. I've been a size 6, I've been a size 8, a 10, a 12, and nothing was ever good enough, right? And I don't think I could ever get to a size 0 because my bone structure just won't allow it to happen, and I can't even imagine seeing myself that way. Because at a size 4, I was 140 pounds. Now, I'm 5'11". 140 pounds looks very sick on me. Some people dig that, but I honestly, when I got to that level, I thought it was a little gross. And it's crazy because when I look in the mirror, what I see and what you guys see are two different things, right? And so I look at myself with a perfectionist mindset where I need to be perfect, because if I'm perfect, then maybe that'll fix everything that I'm feeling on the inside about myself. My self-esteem, my self-worth came from you all. You know, what you guys saw. If I got attention, then that was what I needed in order to feel loved and accepted. But the problem is that I got the worst kind of attention that I could ask for. And so now, as I've gone through my journey and I've allowed myself to eat what it is that I want to eat, I have noticed that I'm not only happier, but I've developed a love relationship with myself that nobody can take away from me, right? And because my self-worth and my validation comes strictly from me. And it's not necessarily what I see all the time, because my mind will play tricks on me. What I see in the mirror sometimes still isn't exactly what I would like it to be. But even if that happens, say I stand there and look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I've got cellulite here, I've got rolls here, I've got this and that. But I also have to take into account that I'm 38 years old. Who am I comparing myself to? Why am I comparing myself to them? And realizing that the way that I am right now is exactly the way that I need to be, right? And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says about how I look, as long as I love myself. So today I'm looking at my friend, and she is just big, bold, and beautiful. That woman doesn't care what anybody thinks about her. And I look at her as we're on the boat, and I see that love in her eyes. I see pure joy in her eyes and in her smile, right? And I see her soul shining so bright that I admire her. I aspire to be like her, because she doesn't care. She is okay and complete with who she is, because that's what she did for herself, right? And it shows. And it's not only the outside that I'm looking at when I look at a person, it's usually that inside. And the inside, I can't even put to words. Her heart and her soul are the most beautiful things I've ever seen, right? And it's so beautiful to see that in another human being, and to see their journey. And of course, she's not perfect. She's got her issues. We all have issues. But the thing is she owns it, okay? So for me, I get more attention now because I'm honest, I'm vulnerable. I let y'all see everything, as far as the way my mind works, how I feel about myself, where I'm at in my life, and I'm able to hopefully inspire others and motivate them to change, or not change, but grow as a human being. And I get more attention that way than I ever did when I was trying to eat right all the time, starve myself, work out so much that I was literally, wasting away. It was burning my muscle, not even burning the fat. So I was what they call skinny fat, right? And I have more attention now than I ever had back then. And back then, the attention I got wasn't even a healthy attention. It was more of a sexual attention that I didn't even need. And I didn't even understand that that's what I was going for, because that was my way of understanding to be loved, right? And so now that I love and respect myself, I've got more people in my life that love and respect me as well. And it's a beautiful thing. And so just know that it takes time to get to that place and be comfortable. The other day I was with my other friend. We were out at the lake, or out at the river, and we were picking up trash, and I needed to get in the water, and all I had on was a thong. And I'm telling you, I've never in my life gone in my thong in public. And so I don't know what it is about women, how much they empower me to be myself, but I'm telling you, I dropped my drawers and I stood there in the water, no matter how I felt about myself, and it was awesome. There was nothing wrong, you know. And I mean, if anybody says anything, whatever. It is what it is. But the fact that I felt comfortable in my skin enough to do that meant the world to me. And then my own friend loved and accepted me just as I was as well. You know, she's freaking awesome. I have really amazing women and support in my life right now that really encourage me and empower me to be the best version of myself that I could possibly be. And so I come on here, and I know it's been long-winded, but I just come on here to share these things with you because never in my life would I have ever wanted to take my clothes off and show myself in my bikini at this weight that I'm at, right? Weight is just that scale. It's just a number. It doesn't say anything about who I am as a person. It doesn't say anything that I bring to the table. It doesn't say, you know, just because if I run my ass jiggles, that doesn't mean I'm out of shape. That just means that's where I'm at right now. It doesn't really even have to have a meaning. And to be comfortable in my own skin and to be able to go out boating and do all the things that I love to do, honestly, I have the most beautiful life because of it. Because I love myself, because I love others, because I let people in and I share who I am with others, you know. And I just ask that if you could take anything from this, is that you just love yourself the way that you are right now. You know, get rid of that perfectionist mentality. It is so freeing to be human and be able to make mistakes. If I'm perfect, I'm never gonna be enough, and I can't live like that anymore, right? And I don't want you to live like that anymore. You're always enough. It doesn't matter how you look. Doesn't matter what you wear. Whatever makes you happy, that's all that matters, right? Ask yourself in the morning, is this loving me with whatever you're doing? And if the answer is yes, do it. If it's no, then don't do it. All right? Have a wonderful weekend. I love you. I'm so glad that I get to share these things with you as they come up, and I hope it all made sense. Just know you're not alone, and you've got this. Bye.